Okay, so I'm live now. It's gonna be awkward until people join, but it's fine. I'm gonna try and talk loud because I feel like my speakers on here don't work very well. So I'm just gonna wait now until somebody joins because it's kind of awkward just talking to nothing. So that's great. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, because I see there's 2 people join, I'm gonna just pass some time a little bit. That way more people can join. And I'm gonna just announce on Instagram that I'm live. So that's why I'm on my cell phone. Just for the record. Okay. How is everybody? Can somebody talk to me? Because this is just kind of awkward. Hey, it's fine. It's fine. Can anybody hear me? Because my phone, not my phone, this isn't my phone, this is my laptop. Who's up there? Tomahawk's over here. Clover's over there. Behind here. And then Owen is behind the propane tank. So, can't see them, but it's fine. We're just gonna wait for more people to join, but I think I'm just gonna go ahead and do it. Because I'll post this on my channel so people can watch it after I've already done the stream. So, yeah. I don't know. I'm really awkward. I just got out of school. My dad brought me home from school because you guys don't know, my mom works at a school, and my sisters go there, and I go with them every day, but I work like in a separate little office kind of thing, and do my own personal schoolwork, online school. So I get done earlier than everybody else because I'm basically homeschooled. I am homeschooled, not basically. I am homeschooled. So I get done earlier, and my dad's a real estate agent, so he comes to town for his breaks, for his lunch breaks and stuff. So he brings me home usually, which is fun. Yay, you made it! Somebody's talking to me. Yay! It's been lonely. Okay, we're gonna start off I'm gonna do it in order of who commented questions first, just so like I can get to everybody's questions. And just so everybody's clear, this will be posted on my channel after the stream is over. You guys probably can't even see me, but it's okay. Nobody needs to see me. They just want to hear the questions and answers, so it's okay. The horse channel asked, would you ever do a barn tour? Possibly if I had a real barn. I have like a shelter for them, but I call it the stall because it's you can lock up horses in it. But it would be like a really short thing. I can do like a property tour or something. But yeah. Jockey Girl, if you want to go and whatchamacallit, if you want to go comment them, or you guys can comment them on here if you didn't get to comment them on the other one, I can totally answer them off of here. So that is perfectly fine with me too. Do you play Star Stable? Yes, but not very often, as Star Stable takes forever to load, and I just don't have that patience. So, yeah. Have you ever eaten? Wait, what? I thought that said, have you ever eaten horse? And I was like, no, never. Have you ever eaten your horse's feed I can't talk because I misread that. So now I'm going to be all confused. Have you ever eaten your horse's feed or hay or anything like that? I've eaten grain, sweet feed, because I feed my horses sweet feed, so it actually just tastes like unsweetened cereal. Like, it tastes like bland Cheerios to me. Like, with some milk and some sugar on top, I could eat my horse's grain, honestly. It's pretty good. If it was healthy for me, which I'm not sure it is, and that's probably so weird. But for real, I'd eat it. So I've eaten grain, and I've eaten apple wafer horse treats because I tried them. I try everything. I try all the horse treats before I give them to my horses, just because I'm weird. So I like to try stuff. My puppy is chewing on a rock. He's a big dog. He's 9 months old. He's 9 months old and weighs about 95 pounds. He is a Cane Corso, which is a type of Mastiff. So he's massive. He has his own channel, so you guys can go watch that. It's Samson the Fabulous King Corso. So you guys can go subscribe to that. The horse channel also asked, and lastly, have you ever rode English? Yes, I have. I actually have multiple videos of me riding English. Not multiple. I've ridden English multiple times, but I haven't filmed every session. I think I have 2 or 3 videos of me riding English. I know for sure I have one of me jumping my friend's horse on here. So you guys can look that up. I think it's called Barrel Racer Tries Jumping or something like that. Charlie and Runaway Jockey Girl. Would you ever own a thoroughbred mare? Yes, possibly. I would rather own a gelding. Personally, I would own a mare again, but I have I've had mares and I just don't care for them. What are your future goals with Hawk? So I'm going to share that in a minute, as there's a bunch of questions on that, on what my goals are with Hawk. So I'm going to share those in a minute. Have you ever rode on a beach? No, I haven't. I'll share my future plans with Owen and Clover. Yeah, I'll share those. So for Owen's plans are, whenever he's 5, I want to start showing him in fraternities, which are just bigger barrel races, but like not as big, I guess. They're like for young horses. Or fraternity races are for young horses. So I want to show him in some fraternities. And then by 6 years old, I want to be rodeoing on him, just because I want to get him ready. So he is 3 right now. So in 2 years, 2 or 3 years, I planned on having him finish completely on the pattern. And him being a barrel horse, and our next step after that would be to move on into actually rodeoing, which is super cool. I'm really excited. He definitely has the heart for it, so I'm very excited about it. My plans with Clover, I'll share those in a minute too, as other people have also asked. So I'll share those. Would you ever get a pure or white gray horse? Yes, I would. I have a little trick for keeping my horses, because Tomahawk is a paint, but he is mostly white. So I have a little hack on keeping him clean, and that is always have a fly sheet on him 24/7. Always, because he doesn't get dirty with his fly sheet on. So he loves his fly sheet, as he's super sensitive to flies anyway. So he loves it. He doesn't have it on this morning because I was afraid I was gonna be late for school, so I just didn't put it on. But he loves it, and so if you leave it on him, he just doesn't get dirty because he lays down and rolls in it, but it's the only thing that gets dirty. So I would definitely own a white horse if I could keep blankets on it 24/7, because it's dirty, or had time to bathe it like 5 days out of the week, because I hate my horses being dirty, and Clover is filthy. So is Owen. So they all need grooming tonight. It's gonna be fine. It's fine. Rodeo Rebels, will you keep Clover permanently or resell her? That's a really hard one, since the circumstances of me getting her back lately. I'm not sure. I really don't want to sell her, but at the same time, I might like to get other horses. I don't know. Depends on what life throws at you, because my plan, since I had her, was to sell her, like from whenever she was really little, was to raise her up, sell her. I had completed my goal with her, which was keep her until she's a year, sell her, be done, and buy a different horse, right? Buy a bigger horse. That was always my plan, since she was a little bit of an accident. It was my plan. And then getting her back, I really feel like, for some reason, since she came back for a reason. And if you guys don't know, oh, I just lost my train of thought because my neighbor just drove by on his tractor and freaked me out for a second. So, if you guys don't know, I'm a non-denominational Christian. So I believe that everything happens for a reason, and God does certain things for a reason. So he took her out of my life for me to buy Owen, because she bought me Owen. The money I got off her bought me Owen. And then it obviously brought her back for a reason. So I don't necessarily know if I'll sell her or not. Depends on what life throws at me, because who knows? If you do keep her, what type of riding will you do with her in the future? She will be my plan always has been. There's Tom. There he is. It's been 2 months with this guy today. I need to make an edit for him. What was I saying? Oh, my plan with her has always been cross country and play days. So just little fun play days with her, and definitely some cross country because that'll be so cool. And she absolutely loves jumping, and she's really good at it. So I think she's not really good at it, but she's good at it. So I think it'll be great. Thank you. I'm very happy that we've had him for 2 months. It was crazy to think that if we wouldn't have gotten him the day we did, the next day he was going to slaughter. So we got him 1 day before he was going to be shipped out. So it's really cool that we got him and that he's here now and not on somebody's menu plan. Will you ever show Tomahawk or Clover? Yes, Clover. Tomahawk is about 15 years old. He's 14 or 15, we think. My vet's estimating somewhere around 15 to 18 years old by his teeth and by the way he acts. But he's a little bit arthritic, which means he has a little bit of arthritis. So I don't really want to show him. We're going to bring him to shows to get him experienced and possibly do like my shows do a section called Pee-wee barrels where you lead a kid, I believe it's under 7, around the barrel pattern. So he might be used in like Pee-wee barrels or halter classes or walk trot Western pleasure stuff, but he won't ever be like champion show horse kind of thing just because he is arthritic. If you work him too much, he gets a limp. He just goes lame. And so it's really sad. And I think that's probably one, if he wasn't a bronc horse, which we are positive he is, if he was a bronc horse, this is why he has those injuries. And if he wasn't a bronc horse, then he must have became arthritic and somebody put him on the kill pen. So, are y'all gonna keep Hawk and train him for your sisters or trail rides, or train him as a project and sell him to a good home? I don't know. I want to train him for like just a confidence builder and trail horse for my sisters, and sometimes, rarely though, sometimes play days. But like I was saying, he can't get worked really hard without hurting him, and so I don't want to. If I had more property, honestly, he would be completely retired. But because I don't, and my siblings want to ride, I want to use him to his full potential. And I think what that would be is a trail horse of some sort or confidence builder. So if it's up to me, he's not just my horse. He is my family horse. So it's all like a family decision. But he's mostly my dad's horse. My dad really loves him. My dad and mom at least. So we all have to talk about it. But if it was up to me, I would definitely keep him for the rest of his life. So he is about 15 to 18 years old. We aren't really sure, but I believe he is somewhere in his 15, 16-ish, possibly coming up on 17. I don't know. Like I said, my vet said he's like 15 through 18. So, but he is arthritic, which makes me think he's a little older than 15. But that could also just be because he was a bronc and they get ridden hard. Very hard. So who knows? Ride My Way plans for Clover. So I'm going to share all my plans with Clover really quick. My plans for Clover are to get her. Okay, so right now, whenever I sold her, her groundwork was like 80-90% done. And now her groundwork is about 40% done. She has definitely gone back in her training a bit. So I need to work on it. So my first step is getting her respectful on the ground and getting all of her groundwork training 100% done. After that's done, I'm hoping I have time sets, so a time limits. By the time her groundwork's done, I want to be able to start her under saddle, which somebody asked when I'll start her under saddle, I believe. So I'm going to wait to answer when I'll do that. But my plans are just to get her a really solid foundation, start her under saddle as a little jumper, and show her in some play days, do some jumping shows. She will be going to a show next month. I think it's my last show of the season. So I really want to take her there and just show her in a halter class and tie her up to the trailer and have her just experience the show experience. That way she gets fully ready to experience whatever. I have to find like special mule shows whenever my plan for her is to get like to where we can show in like cross country or jumping shows at some point. And if we do that, I'll have to find some sort of mule show because I don't think that they allow mules to show in horse shows. So I'll have to find that. But that's my plans for her, is just to get her a really solid foundation, get her started under saddle, and big goal is to eventually show her in a cross country show or jumping show of some sort. How often will you post the Finishing Clover series? So I did a little thing because whenever I had her the first time, I did a starting Clover series. And you guys can go watch that playlist. And I just, since I got her back, I started the Finishing Clover series because I'm finishing her out now. Because I started her, now I finally get to finish her, which is super cool. Boys, that's enough. Be quiet. Shh, you're gonna ruin my audio. It's probably already junk, but you're gonna ruin it even more. So hush. They're looking at me like I'm crazy. I will post the Finishing Clover series once or twice a week, I think. Yeah, once or twice a week. Has Clover gotten used to the boys yet? Yes, so she is actually, the boys, oh, they're all right there, actually. So, you guys can't see them. They're all out there in the field. So Clover's in the middle, Owen's up behind there, and Tomahawk's right over there. So they're all in there. It's fun. The horse channel. So you can go back if you want, because I did yours first. So you guys can go back and see this if you want. This video will be posted, on my channel after. So yes, the horse channel. This video will be posted after, so you can go back and watch them right now, or you can watch it after whenever this video is posted on my channel. Do you see yourself getting more mules in the future? Petition to make Bridget's mules a business. Yes. I don't know. I have no clue. I'd like to get a mule, just because I know I can work with them, I guess, kind of thing. So I would like to get one. A mule is like training a really terrible Mustang. That's what training a mule's like. Is like training a really bad Mustang. A really stubborn, crazy Mustang. Except they never train out of that Mustang stage. They just stay there. And whenever they get good, then they sometimes they'll just change and flop into a little hissy fit where they are complete crazy feral Mustangs. So it's just mules are fun. But I could probably get more mules in the future. Yes, they are pushy toddlers. That is the best way to explain it ever. Do I think I'll ever get Dixie again? No, I do not. I know for sure that the people who have her have a plan for her and love her, and they're actually going to be breeding her. So I still get to see her, which is awesome, and hear about her. So she'll be bred next spring to have a 2022 foal, and I can't wait to see her baby because I love her babies. This will be her third foal, so I'm really excited. I don't think I'll ever buy her again unless she shows up where she's for sale, and then I'll be forced to because I don't like them going anywhere. But if she's for sale, there's possibility. Right now she's not for sale. She's in a very loving home. It's been a month. They've had her for about a month now. So I know that there's a little girl that loves to ride her. I know that they're planning on breeding her. I know that they're planning on using her in a pony business of some sort. So yeah, I got very lucky with Clover because you're correct. People don't get their horses back very often. So the fact that she was for sale and I found her is crazy. And the fact that they let me buy her back is crazy. So I'm very, very extremely lucky that I got her back. Can you do some trick training videos? You should also do a process of a horse actually learning the tricks and use Clover. I can do that, actually. We're planning on teaching Clover to rear, bow, and smile. But she has a biting habit, so I don't know if I'm going to teach her to smile just because it's a lot of touching her mouth. So I don't know. That could cause another biting habit. So I don't know if I'll do that or not, but I might. Also, plans for the new barn you were talking about, aka converting the run-in. Yeah, I might. We're thinking to where it can fit 2 stalls, and then Tomahawk and Owen will go in there. So I'm excited. That's our plan, is just like putting boards in the middle of it to make like a stall wall, and then putting 2 smaller gates on the outsides. I have to clean out the trough that's in there and a couple shelves that the people before me put in there. But then other than that, I would love to make it 2 stalls. That way Tomahawk and Owen both have shelter. Clover doesn't really need a stall, so. So how did you know she was for sale? Why didn't they ask you before putting her for sale? Just asking if you guys wanted her back. Didn't your friend tell you she was for sale? And then you got her. Yeah, so one of my friends is looking for a project horse. I won't share who, just because I don't know if she wants anybody to know right now. She was looking for a project horse on Craigslist, and she said, like, she's looking everywhere, and so she sent me an ad and was like, hey, like, isn't this your mule? And I was like, yes, it is. And so she said that she was for sale, and I was like, whoa, so crazy, and kind of was like freaking out because I actually did have a little bit of like, I don't know if it wasn't a written agreement, so I can't really say anything. But I'm pretty sure I did mention, I have bug bites everywhere, by the way. So if I just continuously itch myself, I'm sorry. I didn't have a written agreement, so I can't really say anything. But I believe I told them that I wanted to know whenever she was going to be for sale, if and when. So I don't know why they didn't tell me. But yeah, my friend did tell me about her, and then we bought her back because we didn't want her ending up somewhere terrible. Fear My Barrel Race in Clydesdale. How old is Clover? Clover is 17 months, but if you don't know what that like age difference is, because I hate whenever people are like, my child's 56 months old. No. So she's 17 months, but she's a year and a half. How old is Dixie? No, not how old. How is Dixie? Dixie's good. Dixie's great. What is Clover's color? Halter and that kind of stuff. I think that her color is going to be like plum or turquoise, because one of my friends actually bought her a plum halter and it looks so cute on her. And then I have a turquoise halter that looks so cute on her. Pony Love asked, how are you? I am great, actually, today. Today was a good day. Got good grades on my schoolwork. Had fun. Got to see my grandparents and stuff. So it was a fun day. I miss Dixie too. I really do. I kind of wish she was back, but at the same time, I don't, because she's so happy right now. So it's like a win-win. I vote Plum too, because I think that would look so like the Lemieux. I think that's Lemieux saddle pads. If she becomes English, a Plum Lemieux saddle pad. That'll look so cute. What are you going to do with Clover riding wise? I already said I'm going to be doing like cross country and play days and stuff. What do you want to be when you grow up, equestrian wise? If you want to have an equestrian job, my job's kind of equestrian. I want to be. This might sound like really weird to some people, but I want to be, and I'm studying to be a equine reproductive veterinarian. So I will be in charge of like AI on horses and birthing horses and a lot of different things. But I'm not going to share everything because some of it's weird. But yeah, I want to be an equine reproductive veterinarian. So it's a big name, but it's really cool. And I found that there's actually not many women reproductive veterinarians or large animal vets, which is really cool because then I could be like not the first, but like some of the small portion of women who are. So I think that'd be super cool. But I'm very excited. I actually study horse genetics in my free time. Like I have a whole notebook of horse genetics and probability of colors and stuff in my horse books and stuff. Have you ever done Western pleasure? Sorry, have you ever done Western pleasure? Yes, I have, but not like professionally, just messing around. I know, I can't wait. I'm like so excited for my job. Oh, I hope you get to ride your pony. That's gonna be so cool. I want to go see my old pony really bad. What are you going to do with Tom riding wise? Like, I answered this previously too. Just oh wait, did I answer that? I don't know. Playday horse, but really lightly as he is arthritic. Um, he's also just gonna be like a trail horse and confidence builder for my sisters. But he does have a little bit of arthritis. We think we haven't gotten him vet checked, but I do think so. I think we're just gonna light ride him kind of. Why did they not want Clover? It's personal reasons, but like I think I don't know. I don't really want to share it just because it is kind of personal on their end, but I don't feel comfortable sharing it. What do you feed Clover? Clover right now gets what you call it. Clover right now is on grass 24/7, but she will be getting grain at night. I have a question. If you breed a flaxen chestnut and a bay, what would you get? So your highest probability would be a bay, just a normal bay, because you bay is the dominant gene over a chestnut. So you would get a bay because black is the dominant gene over a chestnut as well, and black is the base color of a bay. So you would probably your highest chance is you would get a bay. If you got another flaxen chestnut, that would be like extremely rare, but that'd be really cool. You could also have a probability that's very, very, very rare, but you have like a 6% chance of getting a black horse. So a blue roan and a palomino. So you have actually a lot of options there. You can of course get a blue roan. You can of course get a palomino. Blue roan, because they are gray, is probably the highest probability of that pair. But you could also get a palomino roan. So whatever foal you had out of a horse that is a roan, you would get a roan because roan is such a high, I don't know how to explain it, such a high gene, I guess. It's dominant over everything else. So you would probably get a roan. So it's pretty cool. I love genetics. I think it is so awesome. I love galloping horses too, but I would never be a jockey. That is like leg power. My goodness. I could not do that. Are you going to sell Clover again? Probably not. Would you have babies out of Clover? So Clover's a mule, which means she's half donkey, half horse, and she's a hybrid. So she is called sterile, which means she cannot breed. So she'll never have a baby. And even if she was to have children, I'm not sure if I would. It depends on how she trains out and if she's proven or not. If she's like her conformation's good, so that is good. But if she had like good conformation plus a good attitude plus she was super willing plus she performed well in whatever discipline she does, then yes, I would breed her again. But we bred Charlie this year to a chestnut. That'd be really cool if you got a chestnut with 4 white socks. So actually, fun fact, Dixie produced, I guess, Clover. She had Clover, and she, whatchamacallit, she has 3 white socks, and Dixie has 4. I don't know what the dad did, but she has 3 white socks, Dixie has 4. Last year, Brahma married a gray and got a roan gray. That's pretty cool. So if you breed to a gray, you probably know this since you have a gray, but or maybe you don't. Your horse will eventually be solid gray or flea bitten gray because gray is such a dominant gene that is dominant over all genes. So a fly just flew over my camera lens. That was interesting. Your horse will eventually be flea bitten gray or solid gray because gray is such a dominant gene. So most gray horses are born bay or black and then gray out, which is so cool to me. That was when are you going to go live? I didn't answer you. I'm so sorry, but I'm live now. It's Emily asked, who's your favorite YouTuber? My favorite YouTuber is Bronx and Donks. Bronx and Donks. So I don't know why. I just like that ranch life, and Bronx and Donks is great. What's your favorite horse breed? My favorite horse breed is definitely a thoroughbred. Have you ever went deer hunting? No, my dad has though, and we got a deer. I want to go deer hunting this fall because I think that'd be super fun. And I like deer, so I'll go deer hunting maybe this fall. Um, Gracie Worcester. I'm sorry if I pronounced it wrong. I stink at pronouncing last names. Where'd you get your saddle from? I got mine from Chicks. I love Chick saddlery, but before I knew about Chick saddlery, I bought my saddle from Amazon. Amazon, excuse me. That was random. Random burp. My bad. Um, but I got mine from Amazon. Anna Barnett. How tall is Clover now? Clover is about 12 hands. What's your opinion on lockdown? Could you specify like lockdown on COVID or lockdown? I have no idea. Wait, what's lockdown? I don't know what lockdown is. I'm sorry. Maybe I'm like behind on the times. If you mean with COVID, personally, and this can get controversial. Personally, like I don't wear masks whenever I go out. As it has a 99% survival rate if you have no underlying conditions, which nobody in my family does. So we won't get it most of the time. And if we do get it, we'll get over it really fast and it won't kill us and it'll be like a flu. So personally with COVID, I don't care. It does not scare me one bit. So if you mean like lockdown like that, like, cause I don't know, here in Missouri where I live, they shut down schools. Yeah, COVID. No, I'm not scared of COVID. I don't think we should have closed down, honestly. Unless, like, the people who had underlying conditions should have stayed home and quarantined themselves and should wear masks so that they don't get sick and die. But you have a 99% survival rate, so I wouldn't really worry about it, in my opinion. Um, with I hated lockdown. I hated social distancing. I like being around people, so I hated it. Um, Absolutely hated it. My argument is if you want to wear a mask, but I do not have to if I do not want to, kind of thing. Because like we're in America, it's not a law to wear a mask, or at least not in my state. It's not a law, so it's not something I have to do. It's just like an opinion. And in my opinion, if you want to wear a mask, you go for it. I'm not gonna hate on you for it or anything. Um, but I don't want to wear one. I would rather be able to breathe. Um, how tall is Clover now? She has 12 hands. Why did the owners give her back to you? I don't really feel. I guess I'll share it. One of the things was their daughter couldn't really continue training at that point in time. Just because Clover was her first horse. So Clover was also a project. So it would be really hard if you were a green rider or a green horse owner to train. Oh, get off of my lens! It wants its camera time, dude. It keeps coming back. Oh, I have training tonight. I have a lesson tonight. I really need to pack my trailer in a minute. Clover, come here. Here's Clover. There she is. Hi, baby. Hello. So, yeah, I don't know. What color do I think would look really good on a bay mare? Bright red looks really good on bay horses, and turquoise looks good on every horse. So turquoise, definitely. Yeah. Their daughter was just a green rider, I guess, and green. So, I guess, in my opinion, this is me assuming that she didn't know how to continue training, or just didn't have the time to continue training, as it's very time consuming. I'm honestly not even sure how I'll be able to. Like, I'm gonna have to make time for it, but I actually am getting a job this fall, shadowing at a vet clinic. So that's gonna be a lot, and I have school, and I have lessons, and I have shows, plus I have to train a project. So that's gonna be a lot, and so I understand that it's very time consuming and why somebody wouldn't have time for it. But this is all me assuming. This is not me like, oh yeah, I live right by train tracks, and I hate it so much. So annoying. Okay. Alyssa, I hope I pronounced Alyssa right, because I know like some people pronounce it differently. So my bad. Alyssa Equestrian. I'm videoing, train. Like, can you not? How much money did you pay for Owen? So I paid. I'm not gonna share like the exact price, but he was cheap, honestly, for a horse. So he was a 3-year-old. He was a completely green. This train's bugging me now. He was completely green. He had no stop. Didn't know he was plow reined, completely plow reined, and even some of that he didn't even listen to. So he was very, very much so a project. So he sold for around from $600 through $800. So I'm gonna tell you, it is around the $700 mark, somewhere in there. So yeah, he was cheap for a horse. So yeah, trains are annoying. Will you do more shows with Owen? Definitely, definitely. Are you planning on selling Clover? I already answered that. I have no clue. What is a good price for a horse? In my opinion, it depends on what you're looking for. In my opinion, I won't spend over $1,000 on a green horse unless it has bloodlines, and even then, that's slim. I will not spend on a broke horse over $3,000 because I feel like horses aren't worth over $3,000. Honestly, like they're worth that. That sounds terrible because I think they're worth the world, but I don't think even the brokest horse isn't worth over $3,000 in my opinion. If you can talk them down to 300 as their minimum, that's a good job for you. Because when did I start YouTube? I started YouTube a year and a half ago. And why? Um, Honestly, I was bored and I wanted to kind of document. I wanted something to do, and I wanted to document my horsey journey because I had just gotten I had just gotten my first project horse, which was Dixie, and I wanted to document everything, which I did a terrible job at, but I still have some videos and stuff to remember. Will you rescue another horse like a mini or a donkey? I will definitely rescue another horse. I think that is such a cool thing to do, and they really thank you. And I know that sounds really stupid, but they really thank you for rescuing them, kind of thing. Tomahawk was so skittish and scared, and now you go out in the field and he just wants to cuddle up next to you as if he's thanking you. And so he knows that he is rescued, and it is such a cool thing. So it's such a cool thing to experience. So yes, I will definitely rescue more horses. Will you do a feeding video? Possibly. Will you do a house tour? I mean, I can. Yeah, I guess so. Any tips on a successful channel? Make sure your thumbnails are really good. My thumbnails aren't very good, but I really just make sure they're bright and eye-catching. Make sure that there's a lot of videos of you communicating with, talking to the camera as if you are communicating with the people on the other side, because you know what I mean? It makes it more personalized. Really interact with your people. Heart every comment. Reply if you can. It just, in my opinion, it makes me feel like not just another subscriber if I am talked to by the YouTuber or something. Bloodlines don't matter to me at all either, unless it is, because in my opinion, it's all about. Hold on, my dad's coming and he has a diesel truck, so I have to tell him be quiet because he's truck's loud. So I'm just texting him, be like, "Hey, quiet your truck." Be quiet. He might not get my text. Okay, he got my text. Bloodlines don't matter to me because papers have never gotten anybody anywhere, in my opinion. Bloodlines do not matter. You can have a horse that is slick by design and Frenchman, and it runs just about as good as a horse that is grade. You know what I mean? So any horse can be crap. it doesn't matter bloodlines to me. Papers has never gotten anybody anywhere, in my opinion. I am a sucker for the looks of some bloodlines, like Frenchman guy. Oh my goodness, his colts are beautiful. Whatchamacallit? Who's that other one? Oh my goodness, I always forget his name. Okay, I'm having a brain fart. Hold on. So there's another stud. Dad, what's that stud's name that I always forget that are farrier breeds? Yeah. No. Hey, somebody's asking my parents' careers. Can I share that? Okay. My dad's a real estate agent. Ha. And my mom is a administrative assistant at a school. So that's my parents' careers. Streak of Fling. Streak of Fling. I love that horse. I love his offspring. They are no better than any other horse breed, in my opinion. But I really, really, really love Streak of Fling's babies. I love their conformation and attitudes. I love Frenchmen. Anything Frenchman. Whew, beautiful. My farrier is a high-end horse breeder, if you guys don't know. So I might be buying a colt from him in the future because he is a horse breeder. I wanted to read your opinion on bloodlines because I really love bloodlines. But I also really love talking about bloodlines. I don't really care about bloodlines, so I'd like to see your guys' opinions on that. See, like, in my opinion, on that, like in horse racing, you need fast horses that have good bloodlines. You can have a horse that's related to Secretariat, and it still suck. You know what I mean? And so, like, that's why bloodlines don't matter to me, because whatever. But that's why bloodlines don't matter to me, at least. Can you do a video taking Owen and Tom on a trail ride video? Sure, I might be actually going on a big trail ride in October, so I can do that. Hold on, let me go up. Another burp. What is wrong with me? Yeah, I like breeding horses. That's like one of my. I want to be an equine reproductive vet and have a breeding farm on the side. So I love breeding horses, but I just like. I don't know. I would rather have a like. I know somebody actually who has a papered horse, right? And I can't remember his bloodlines, but it's on Instagram. Has a papered horse, and he sucks at barrel racing, but her grade horse is a lot better. So it's like it's really cool. Bloodlines in horses don't matter to me at all. I like I said, I like the looks of some horses, but yeah. Emily Lipsids. When you move to your new farm, how many more horses will you get? Like 16 hands. I don't plan on getting any horses at like 16 hands, as I like 14, 15 hand range. That's short enough and tall enough for me at the same time. So I like those horses. EQ eventing. You can go back if you'd like. This video will also be posted afterwards, so you guys can all watch that. I tried to make this quick, but it's like 45 minutes long because I keep talking. So I'm at like as of currently, I'm not moving. So I don't know what you mean by move to a new farm, as like because I'm not moving right now at all. There's no plans of it. But if I did move to a new farm, I wouldn't get any more horses as of right now, as I have a lot of horses I need to train. All of my horses are projects, not like projects just to sell, but projects that they need from work. So I wouldn't get any more at the moment, as I don't feel like I could give them enough attention. So, and horses need a lot of attention. How many stalls will you have at your new farm? Again, I don't really know what you mean by new farm, honestly, because I'm not moving. So, if my dream barn is to have a whatchamacallit? My dream farm is to have like 6 stalls on each side, so like 12 stall barns, but that's just my dream barn. How tall will Clover max out for height? She'll get about 13.3, 13.2-ish, because her dad's a mammoth donkey. And then hold on. Oh, my friend's texting me. Okay, sorry, I didn't say your name yet. Jocelyn Telma. I think I pronounced that right. Again, I stink at pronouncing names, so sorry. How old is Clover? She is a year and a half. When do you plan on jumping Clover again? I like to jump her 3 or 4 times a week, not over like high jumps. But just like even just trot poles over stuff, or just like jumps that are like raised like an inch off the ground, just to get her moving her feet as an obstacle. So, how many horses do you want when you're older and grown up? Honestly, that all depends on what my career is and how much time I have. If I have, my life's gonna be pretty busy. But if I'm a breeder, like I want to be, then like because I want to go into horse breeding and veterinary stuff, equine reproduction and stuff like that. So, I don't know. I probably wouldn't own a lot. Like I don't know how people can handle having like 60 horses. Whew, my goodness. I couldn't handle it. So I know, like, I would love to see them all out there in the field, but some of them have to be like retired and not get any of my attention, just because it's hard for me to give attention to all of them equally. So I would probably just have like honestly 2, 3 or 4, definitely. If I was a breeder, that'd be a different story. That'd be like 1 stud and 6 mares, or 2 studs and 6 mares, or something like that. Just because you're breeding horses, so you like need a couple. Hey, quick, day Clover. 12 hands. I had to remember who we were talking about. Are you ever going to sell Clover again, or any of the boys? Hopefully not. No, don't know. Owen, no. Owen will never leave, just because I love him, like, with all of my heart. So he will never leave. But as of like other horses, I don't know if my other horses will ever leave. Like I don't, in my opinion, no, they shouldn't. I want to keep all of them, but I don't know. I'm reading comments. Hold on. Do you plan on doing anything else other than jumping Clover in the future? No. She'll be like a little jumping mule. Unless she's fast, and then maybe a barrel racer. But I don't think they have mule barrel races, so probably just a jumper. I was gonna say like dressage, but I couldn't ever do dressage as I do not find it interesting. There's no adrenaline rush in dressage for me, so I could not do it. Like same with Western pleasure. I can do it, I just don't want to. You know what I mean? Like it's not an interesting thing for me to watch or anything, so I don't really do it. But yeah, probably just jumping with Clover and play days and stuff like that. Fun like speed event play day things. If you don't know what a play day is, it's like a show with a bunch of different disciplines all at once. So, for the love of animals, when is your birthday? My birthday is March 26th. When Clover grows bigger, will you ride him? She's a her. But yes, I will ride her. It'll be fun. Do you want to train Owen to rear on command? No, I do not. Okay, I have a question. What is the difference? And like, I have a question for you guys. What is the difference between hunters and jumpers? Because maybe I'm just dumb. Is hunters just a slower paced version, like a slower paced and like more elegant version of jumping? Because like I don't know. I'm new to the English world. I don't know these things, so please tell me because I have no clue. Do you want to train Owen to rear on command? No, just because he. Okay, that makes sense. But you still get to jump, so we still have fun. I probably couldn't do hunters as my EQ is not very good, but it's fine. How do you want to? Do you want to train Owen to rear on command? I've read that like 4 times. Sorry. No, because he's a barrel horse, and so he doesn't really get to know any tricks, like stuff like that, just because his main focus is barrels. So like my other horses, yeah, but him, no. Dream horse. My dream horse is Owen. I have my dream horse. I love my horse. I love my boy. He's like the best. You have nice EQ. I've watched your videos. It's better than mine. See, I feel like Owen would do better in jumpers, but that's like just my opinion of reading it. Like, I think he would do better in jumpers if I were to ever jump him. I always said, like, since I got him, if I ever fail at barrel racing, that we'll just do jumpers. But yeah, I feel like Owen would be better at jumpers if we were to jump. If you guys have any more questions, go ahead and answer them because those are all the questions on here. I should check my Instagram as I did put a thing up on there. But yeah, I don't know. Oh my goodness. Owen jumps so awkwardly. It's like teaching Owen to jump is like teaching a toddler how to dance correctly. It's just difficult. So he loves it, like very much, but he's just not the best at it. So I have no questions on Instagram. So if you guys have any more questions, go ahead and ask them as I do not have any more. So I can just sit here and wait. I don't know where my horses are right now. I'm tired. I have a lesson tonight. So he is just having fun. What was I saying? I just like lost my train of thought because I started thinking about my sport boots and where they were because I'm thinking about packing for my lesson that's in an hour. What's my favorite equestrian memory? Running a 20-second barrel time on Owen because the week before we were running 35s. So that was great. Alyssa, equestrian, I'm hungry. What should I eat? You should eat tuna sandwich. That is always my go-to, and I love tuna. So that's always my go-to. But you should eat tuna sandwich if you have it. If you don't have it, don't eat. I'm just kidding. I have a question. Should I wear my sport boots to my lesson tonight? Or should I not? I don't know if I'm going to, because they can blow a tendon if you wear them too often, and I wear them quite a bit. So I don't know if I should wear them. I don't know. Oh, do you guys want me to vlog? Do you guys want me to vlog my lesson tonight? You guys want me to have my parents' video? Because I can if you guys want. Because I think it's just going to be like loping circles and some barrel racing. But I ain't sure. Okay, I'm going to vlog it. If it's interesting, I'll post it. If it's just me loping in circles, then I won't post it because that's kind of boring. Especially since me and Owen are like the whole time. Because loping in circles is hard. Whenever you have a horse that doesn't like to lope in circles. You should vlog my lesson. I should. I don't know. Like, I wonder if Western event dress codes are like wear a button-up shirt. Sometimes, like they're like, "Hey, we need you to wear a button-up shirt to barrel race," or something like that. But I don't think we don't really have a strict dress code or anything because like Western is like you wear t-shirt and jeans and you're in dress code. It's great. It's fine. I'm probably gonna have to go pretty quick because I need to get ready for my lesson, get my horse ready. I think we're taking Clover tonight to show my trainer, and maybe my trainer will work with her a little bit and see how she's doing. My trainer's never met Clover, so this should be interesting. Maybe we'll bring her just to get her experience with being tied to a trailer and stuff. I don't know if we're bringing Tomahawk. We might, because my sisters like to ride him while I'm doing my lessons. And I'm for sure bringing Owen because he's my lesson horse. He's the horse I'm learning on and training. So, boys, I just shake something over here to get their attention. Okay, well, if you guys have any more questions, quickly ask them so I can like have a speed round of answering, and then I'm gonna have to go because yeah. Hey, Elise is on here. I just said I had to go. Now you join. Okay, we'll wait a couple minutes now. I'm going to my lesson in a minute. Tan breeches only? You can't even wear cool colored breeches? That is just sad. Oh, do they have turquoise breeches? If I was to ever jump, I want turquoise breeches. Oh, you didn't know I was live? I didn't tell you, I forgot. I am 14 years old. And still growing. I'm 14 going on 35, basically. Not really. I've been told I act more mature than I actually am. Because right now I'm not. Right now I'm like excited for my lesson, so I like moving. You have turquoise breeches? I want how much? I'll pay them. I'll pay for them. I'll buy them. Oh my goodness, there's a hornet. Hold on. Ooh, should I shoot it? I have a BB gun out here. Because like I like to shoot the barn and stuff. I'm gonna shoot this hornet. Oh, missed it. That's not a good idea. Hold on. Oh, that's not a good idea. I'm gonna ricochet off something and get my eyeball. Get out of here! Ugh. Okay, I think it's gone. It's okay. I'm a weirdo. Ew. I was gonna like hit something. We shot my uncle with a BB gun one time. He asked us to, but it was funny. I would like to like do English stuff, but only if like after you guys explained what jumpers was, because I was a English not know-it-all. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. I do this all the time. I lose my trains of thought. It's bad. Something's wrong. If I were to do jumpers with Owen, which I mean I would, then I would definitely like wear bright colors because that'd be so cool. Yep, there's Tomahawk and Mr. O's, and then Clover's behind me over here. They're so cute. Okay, well, it is 3:19. I'm probably going to pack for my lesson and talk to Elisa because I'm probably gonna text her on Snapchat. Yeah. Anywho, thanks for joining me, everybody. That was fun. Are you taking Tom to my lesson? I'm not sure actually, because I think I think the girls want to ride him, but I don't know. We're taking Clover, which should be interesting. We're taking Clover to my lesson though, I think. So that's gonna be fun and interesting. She's gonna kill me, or Amanda. That's my trainer. She's gonna kill one of us. I know. I've heard that like half of the U.S. is on fire right now. I should do a live weekly, like not even just a Q&A, but just like a live, because that'd be so much fun. I used to enjoy so much whenever Heart Horses. Oh, she's not Heart Horses anymore. I forgot. Her name's Emily. It's My Boy Blue. Now, or that's her channel name. So you guys should go subscribe because she's fun. Yeah, I know. Clover has a lesson. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be interesting. She used to do live streams like every day, and it was so much fun to like hang out and talk as an equestrian community about like random opinions on like stuff. And sometimes we get off topic and like talk about tacos and stuff, but still, like it was so much fun. And I really like interacting with my subscribers and stuff like that because it makes it more personal for me and not just like for me personally, I don't see you guys as like just subscribers. I kind of see like everybody on my channel as a friend of mine or like an acquaintance of some sort. Just because I like to talk to everybody. I like to answer questions, and I feel like it's more personal if we're all like on a live stream together. I think it's so much fun. But what I would love to do is like eventually be able to do a meetup to where I can like meet everybody because that'd be so cool. I might actually be meeting up with one of you next year, but I'm not gonna share who. So, well, yeah. Emily is so good at jumping. Her EQ, 100% on point. You can tell her I said that. I think I've told her that before. Like, It's crazy. It's awesome to watch her jump her horse. Cause like for real, go watch her channel and watch her jump her horse. Cause it's awesome. I'm gonna have to get off because it's 3:21 and my lesson's at 4. So I have like 20 minutes to pack my horses and pack my trailer and stuff. So I also have to groom Owen. So I gotta go, but it's fine. Let's hope. Okay, hold on. Does anybody else get like an anxiety whenever like you shut off the live stream camera and then you think it's not off for a second, so you're like afraid to move? Or is that just me? Because that's probably just me. But whatever. All right, guys. You guys can go follow my Instagram at bc_cowgirl. I'm on there daily. I post every day on there to show you guys like my horses and what's going on with them every day. So, yeah. So, for real, that is so weird. I'm telling you, everything happens for a reason. It's just really weird. Clover's so cute. She's just like up here in the background. We're gonna use her plum halter today whenever I take her to the lesson because it's like all clean and nice. It's nicer than her rope halter. So, all right, guys. Well, I really have to go. I really don't want to, but I really have to, or else I'm gonna be late for my lesson. All right. Goodbye, everybody, because I hate doing this. I don't like this. Goodbye. No, wait. Oh my goodness. It won't turn off. End. Thank you.